Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I hope you're all well. I'm just going to go on my live. There we go. I'm here. Who's going to be joining me today? So in Psychic Cafe, what I do is go deeper into the daily read. And I've picked out a card from Colette Baron-Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle deck to give us a bit of a different point of view on the day. And I'll be giving some free readings as well. I've got my Muay Thai t-shirt on today. I love the color of it. Hi, Carolee. How are you? It's one of my favorite colors is bright blue. So I went down by the pool this morning, dangled my legs in. And then as I was getting up, I've got like a remote on my, on a little tripod thing that I use. And I accidentally clicked it as I was getting up. So that's what that photo was about. I quite liked it. But Instagram thought it was a naked photo, apparently. They flagged it as being out of their guidelines. I'm good today. My throat's a bit scratchy though, which is not good because there's a lot of Chinese here. I've been training with a lot of Chinese, always. And one of the girls is from that area. So I'm hoping this is just a little bit of a, I don't know, cold or something. Oh, I hope it's not a cold. Color looks good on me. Yeah, I love this color. It's one of my favorite colors. But I'm good apart from that. Slept better last night. I slept better. Okay, so for those of you that are watching the replay, I'm going to put a link up there for the daily read so you can watch that and then come back. My immune system is really strong, so that's good. Usually if I get this kind of thing, it is just a little bit of a symptom like that, and then it goes away. Even when my kids used to get sick, they pick everything up at school. I used to feel like the symptoms of a cold or something for like an hour or something, and then it would turn into nothing. Hello, Mr. Appleby. How are you? But yeah, yesterday I went for a massage, and my shoulders are sore at the moment. So I went for a massage. It was nice. It was a self-care day yesterday. Going to continue it into today as well. So deeper into the daily read. So the daily read today is all about proceeding forward without telling people about it. And so how often do we tell people our goals or tell people what we're going to do or tell people what we're going to manifest, and then it really undermines our energy because we end up getting a bit of their energy on it. They'll give us their opinion, or we put pressure on ourselves. It can be not even that they give us their opinion that contradicts us. Sometimes we tell people our goals or what we're going to manifest, and we put so much pressure on ourselves then. Hey, Annette, how are you? You good? Excellent. Yeah, I'm good. Sometimes, we put pressure on ourselves, and then that energy can undermine us. So it's about moving forward, but quietly today. You don't need to tell everyone. Sometimes it's good to keep things to yourself and just do it. It was also about being discerning, so knowing what to say yes to and what to say no to. Especially if you're given a lot of offers, then you've got to sort of be more discerning about what you say yes and no to. We Tauruses feel it first. The throat when we're getting something, yeah. And of course, I did have my apple cider vinegar this morning, so my throat's always a bit funny in the morning. But I sneezed this morning, and now I sneeze. It's not as innocent as a sneeze used to be. In the throat, yeah. Okay, so the card for the day from Colette Baron-Reid is flexible. Being flexible. Let's see what she says. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware, and at this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Do you want to hear the relationship message or the abundance message? The prosperity message? I'll let you choose today. For this flexible card. Yeah, so even though we're not telling people, and even though we're being more discerning today, remember to stay flexible too. Hey, Antoinette. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Lots of people on today. It's good. Both. Saskia wants both. Okay, relationship message. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what is required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise and still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you've met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible, you'll be happy you made that choice. Mm-hmm. And Carolee wants prosperity too. We all want prosperity. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it would look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you should still relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. Hi, Priya. This or something better. Yeah, because the universe always knows better than us. So we can be a bit rigid in what we're asking for sometimes. We can ask for things that are too small. So that's the flexible card. Be flexible today. Discerning but flexible. That's what I think it's all about today. And I'm really feeling like for some people, there's going to be so many offers on the table that you're going to have to say no to some of them. And it's okay to say no to some of them because the universe is always going to bring you more. It's going to bring you more. It's always going to bring you more offers. In fact, sometimes saying no allows more offers to come in. You know, the more you say no to things, the more offers can come in. In a discerning way, not in a pushing it away way. Right, so this is interesting. Going deeper into the daily read, we've got be with nature and is it true? This is what is natural, what is required, what is expected of you. This is like deep beliefs about what we should do in life, what's right and what's not right, and asking ourselves, is it really true? Interesting. So a bit of inner work to do today. This is really deep core beliefs. Maybe beliefs that have come about through religions. Those deep core beliefs where it seems to go without saying that we should do something or we shouldn't do something. And then even though it's not in our deep truth, it's not in our personal truth. Yes, when you close some doors, better doors open. Yeah, for sure. Especially in relationships, I've found. The more you say no, the better offers you get. Very important to be discerning in relationships, especially when single, you know, and keeping your standards high. But, you know, it goes with everything, doesn't it? It goes with everything. Keep your standards high. So, yeah, just question your thoughts today because there's something about some deep beliefs that you think are beliefs that everyone hold, but it's not actually true. It's come from somewhere. Very interesting. So maybe this is what about this being flexible is about. Maybe there's some beliefs that might be highlighted today. And then you to ask yourself, why am I saying no to this? I'm saying that no to this because I think it's wrong, but why do I think it's wrong? Why have I taken that on? That kind of thing. Interesting. Okay. Oh. This is about deeply listening to ourselves and what's over, not keeping lessons or keeping dramas going just for the sake of it. This is not extending problems beyond. This is like letting go of things that are done now, not carrying on the argument. Listening to ourselves and our state. You know when you've just had enough of something and you know it's over? Or you've had enough of something, you just want to let it go. That kind of thing. Interesting. The deeper into the daily is quite different than the daily reading. So yeah, listening to yourself, especially emotional state. You know, often like in relationships, we'll put up with a lot because things will kind of creep up on us, you know. Maybe in a relationship, things get a little bit worse. Or something creeps in and then it gets a little bit worse, And we hit that point where we're like, okay, this is beyond what I'll tolerate now. This is a no to me now. I'm feeling like today could be one of those days where we're realizing something crept up on us and now it's beyond what we'll tolerate. And we need to listen to ourselves clearly about what's over, what we're not prepared to carry on with now. I like this. So also today we've got criticism allow. This is similar to the move forward without telling people thing. This is like, don't invite people to give their opinions on what you're doing. You're just asking for trouble then, you know, asking for trouble. And this is saying too, just if people get in that criticism mode, if you slip up on that and you tell people what they're doing and then they all start offering their opinions and criticizing you, just let it go in one ear and then out the other. Just let it wash over you. Don't take it on. Don't fight it. Just let them do it. And then say, okay, and then turn away. Don't take it on. If people are in that critical state, just allow them to be there. Don't make it mean about you. You know, often we can go around thinking that everyone else is sordid, coming from this emotionally stable place, and then so if they're criticizing, then it's about us. When it's not true, you know, it's about them. So just allow them to do it. Let them do it. Let them criticize. Let it not mean anything about you. Leave people to be doing what they're doing. And focusing on our fulfillment in this moment now. Right. So this is fulfillment. What is going to fulfill you? What do you want in your life? What's missing from your life? You know, you wanting more community or more love or what's missing from your life that's going to fulfill you? And they're looking for that in this moment. So, you know, how today is like moving ahead without telling people about it. Don't keep things in the future. Move ahead to get what it is that you want now, to get that fulfillment now. You know, like if it's in a job or something, you don't do a job that like ties you down in order to get freedom in the future. That doesn't happen. You get more of what you're getting in the moment. And so if you're not choosing the fulfillment in this moment now and you're doing something that you think is going to lead you to fulfillment in the future, it won't. You need to actually find that fulfillment this moment now. And it's also a great way of manifesting things too. It's like if you're choosing that fulfillment now. So say it's a lack of community that you're feeling. And so get involved with the community today. Just get involved and do something with the community. It might be that you want more community involvement in your work, but if today you choose to go and do a volunteering thing or something with the community, just get that vibe, get that community vibe, fulfill yourself in the moment with that community thing that you're wanting, then that vibration is going to bring the community into your work. It's that kind of thing. Yeah. And if it's like a relationship that you want, then maybe you can find fulfillment in relationships today. So you can meet friends, you can get, we get our relationship needs met. We can get our relationship needs met by friends. And so all of those things that you want a relationship for, get them today from friends. Fulfill those needs today with friends, and that's going to get you in that vibration, which will attract a relationship to you. So yeah, being in the moment, fulfilling our needs in the moment, going for what it is that we want in the moment. Good advice. Okay, who would like a reading? That's it for the daily. Lots of guidance today. Doesn't seem to be along one specific topic today. Although I guess it is, about people's reactions to things. Coffee's over. Wonderful advice. Ask us up first. Okay. Got my cards for the day. I've got new beginning and who is aware. So I've got new things starting, which is good. And play and judgment separates. I'm feeling that's about having time off too. Like yesterday. I don't think I did any work yesterday. I think yesterday was the first day that I've not done any work at all. It's nice. Allow myself time off so I don't get burnout. I'm feeling that I'm being asked to do that now. Okay, Saskia. So we had the completion listen thing, listening to what's over, listening to what you've had enough of when things are creeping up on you. This is really similar, but it's in overwhelm. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, Saskia, the slightest bit of overwhelm, really listen to that and take that advice really simply. So the feeling of overwhelm is saying that you need to change something. So you can catch it early. Saskia, this is saying that you've got something that's overwhelming you, and yet it might not have reached that limit yet where you throw it under a bus, but you can choose to listen to that slight bit of overwhelm now and simply make a change, use that guidance to make a change. We don't need to wait until things get really bad to justify making a change. And you've got to choose to change and travel. So maybe it is that it's starting to get a bit overwhelming, the place that you're in, or I don't know. You'll know what it is. But there's changes to be chosen if you listen to that overwhelm, knowing that it will get bigger. Of course it will get bigger. We get these signs from the universe and from our higher selves. And they're little signs at first, but if we don't listen, they turn into bigger signs and bigger signs and bigger signs until it ends up as an illness. And the universe is really, it's like the whole, if you don't take time off work when you're feeling tired, if you don't give yourself that rest, then you'll end up getting a cold. It's like that. Yeah. And so, but if we listen to what's overwhelming us just a little bit, then we can actually act on that and never need to get to that point of being exhausted and sick. I'm sick and tired. That's what my mum used to say all the time. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of it. You don't need to wait until you're really tired and sick of something. Carolee. That's a nice heart that you've put up there with an outline. Okay, Carolee, yours is about the moment. being in this moment now, getting your needs met in the moment now. So maybe you're one of these people that are keeping things in the future, your fulfillment in the future. This is saying that bring it into the now. Get things done now. So maybe you're doing a lot of planning in your head, Carolee. This is saying that don't plan so much. Like, listen to what it is that you want. Don't put it into a plan. Like, take action on it today and to get what it is that you want today. Yeah. Listen to your guidance, because it's coming through. Something that's going to be so much better for you, but you need to listen to it in the moment and give yourself that in the moment. You know, sometimes we can get guidance and we think, okay, yeah, I'll put that as one of the pieces into this bigger picture for this thing that I'm going to do in the future. And the higher self is saying, no, like, I'm always in the now. If I'm telling you to do something, do it right now, because the timing is right. So don't keep things in the future. Be in the moment now, listen, and then take the action straight away, because that means it's ripe. Saska loves today's messages. Cool. Need time to recharge. I need time to recharge. Yeah, my YouTube channel stopped growing. That new format, even though people say they love it, it's not reaching as many people now. The first video did really well. But I think maybe I need to do the weeklies for each star sign still. I need to do the monthlies today. See what's going on for February for everyone. Great advice. Anyone else want a reading? Anyone else there wanting a reading? Just pop up a message. That's what you've been doing. Cool, Carolee. You're getting the guidance through then. That's good. Yeah, so it's a shame, because I want to do that new format because it's so much less work for me when I do that format. But if it's not working, if people aren't like watching it and commenting on it and stuff, then I'll need to go back to the old format. Hey, Priya. Do you want a reading, Priya? Got ginger tea. Yummy. Antoinette. Antoinette. Right, we've got strength and courage for you and loving it. So I'm picking up for you, Antoinette, that you, maybe it's getting a bit wearing, but you're constantly needing to be the strong one in situations. And it's something that comes up over and over again, I'm hearing. That you're needing to be the strong one. Maybe you're stepping up and being the strong one all the time. You're being asked to love that, because it is one of your strengths. Your strength is one of your strengths. But there's something about this pattern, Antoinette, of being the strong one that's not working for you. Maybe you need to not step up sometimes and let others sort things out for themselves. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, you got this judgment card and communicate. Maybe you'll step in and do it for them too fast. Judging them rather than communicating that they can do it themselves. They've got this, they can do it themselves. You know what I mean by that? It's like a judgment. If you're stepping in and being the strong one for people, then it's a judgment. You're kind of judging them, saying they're not strong, they can't handle it, I need to step in and do this. So you can be trusting them more and then communicate that trust to them. Like, especially for children, it works really well for children, I guess, and adults too. But if you've got a child and you're constantly doing the stuff for them, you're not trusting them to do it themselves. It's really undermining to the child. But if you instead, child asks you to do something and you say, you can do it, then it's really powerful if you communicate that trust in them. So that's one way of going about it. Antoinette? You like my new format? It's a bit longer. It's a lot longer. People can jump to their sign and listen to it. Yeah, but I think people are being lazy and they're not doing that. instead of listening to the whole thing. Could be. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not getting new subscribers. Like, I haven't had any new subscribers for like a week or something. Not many anyway. Not as many as usual. So it's just getting this balance right of growing it, but giving myself more time off so that I can do other things, look after myself, and make space for the paid readings, of course. Because it's no good if I'm filling my time up just with the free stuff. That's not a business, and it's not sustainable. Annette. Oh, Priya first, and then Annette. Priya, what have I got for you? Oh, you got the guilt, Priya. Unuseful thoughts. Guilt. Guilt attracts punishment. Did you know that? Because when we're feeling guilty, we actually want to be caught because it feels better to be caught than feel guilty. It's like a relief to get caught. But it's also better if we're not guilty, if we don't feel guilty in the first place. And so it's your thoughts that are making you feel guilty. You know how I said in the daily, these deep beliefs that we have often come from religions of what's right and wrong, when they're not even true for us, not even true for our own hearts. It's that kind of thing. So you got the guilt, but it's your beliefs. It's your beliefs that are causing the guilt. You got to trust yourself more, the truth that's in your heart, rather than people's rules, yeah, or society's rules or religion's rules. You got to trust what's going on in your heart more. So that's your key to releasing the guilt. It's not it's not about coming to terms with what it is that you're feeling guilty about. It's just learning to trust your own truth more because your beliefs are wrong. That's what it's saying. These deep beliefs are wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give it time. See what happens. Sometimes people need time to adjust. True. You think just keep going with it, Saska? True, I do. I need to, put myself first. You're right. Annette's up next. Okay, so I'll do the new format for February then. Today. Annette. Oh. Annette, you've got connection and accept what is. This is like someone waving red flags and you not seeing it or not accepting it. This is about seeing the truth of what someone's showing you. Even if, you know how when you first meet somebody and then they're showing you the best side, aren't they? We all do that. And then they get relaxed, or we get relaxed and start showing our true selves. So when people start showing you their true selves, and it's red flags, then you need to accept that, not have the wishful thinking that they're going to be that person that they were when they were showing the best side to you. It's like, that's not who they are. Who they're showing you now is who they are. And accept that. Because, Annette, you're good enough. New beginning. So this is like your higher self is trying to show you that you deserve to have better people in your life. You're good enough to have better people in your life. It wants you to have this new beginning, but you can't have the new beginning while you've got rose-tinted spectacles on. You're keeping people in your life, even though they're showing you like they don't deserve to be in your life or something. They're showing you that they're not good for you. And you don't want to accept it. You want them to change. You want them to change back into the rose-tinted version of them that you were seeing before, instead of accepting who they're showing you that they are. Always listen. Always accept people as they are, as what they're showing you. It's kind of dangerous wanting people to be who they're not, expecting people to change. So yeah, I'm not picking up that this is like a romantic relationship or anything, but it's just like a general thing that you've got going on. You know, it's good to see the potential in people, to see the best sides of people, but yeah, sometimes we're deluding ourselves when we're doing that. Taking care of your mum who has dementia has been challenging. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, could be about that. Acceptance of who she is now. But yeah, I'm still feeling like it's a bit of a pattern with you, is to see the best in people rather than seeing who they're actually showing. I had that, like, to a ridiculous point, you know. With growing up in an abusive family, I was kind of used to that being normal. And so I accepted all kinds of people in my life because of that. Anyway, but I also had this thing of seeing the best in people. And it caused me to have really dangerous people in my life. You know, people that everyone else was steering clear of. And I'd just be wide open to them. And I'm certainly not that anymore. I'm taking much better care of myself now. Yeah. Anyone else want a reading? Always spot on, Priya says. Thank you. Typical Gemini. I've always done that in taking danger for excitement in my youth. Yeah, danger, I know. I learned that 1 years ago, especially about relationships and attraction. I'm like, I'm mistaking fear for attraction. I realized that years ago. I'm like, oh my God, I've been thinking that this feeling that I've got is love, and it's not, it's fear. Scary when you realize, like I realized that I was thinking that I was attracted to dangerous men, when it was actually fear that I was feeling. Ah, yikes. That's dangerous. That is a dangerous mistake to make, hey? So spot on. Cool. I love doing readings. It's great. So interesting. So interesting, the variety that comes up. And I love that, you know, when like 2 cards come out, because I always do cards in pairs. 2 cards come out and I can get the same 2 cards for 2 different people and the message will be completely different. Hey, Cassie. Hello, beautiful souls. I'm on dial-up speed. Oh, dial-up. I didn't think it even existed anymore. So the streaming isn't working. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. We'll catch up with you all next Tuesday on my day off. Cool. Next Tuesday. I guess that's today, isn't it, for you? Anyway, she can't hear this. But great for her to come along. Okay, I think I've done everyone, haven't I? Awesome. So thanks everyone for coming along and clicking like and sharing as well. If you know anyone that would like my readings, bring them along too. And yeah, hopefully I'll have the February readings out today, or reading out today. I'm interested to what February is going to be about, because my February is looking very different than I expected it to be. I thought I was going to Africa, but I'm not anymore. That all fell through, which is kind of surprising, but you're welcome, Saska. Thanks for your advice too, Saska, to keep going with that format and let people catch up. It's good advice, putting myself first. And in fact, I think that came up in the daily read as well. So keep on looking after yourself. Good advice. Have a great day, night, and I'll see you next time.